Hi everybody, and welcome to Floss Paper Scissor. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Julie, and we're going with adventure number 44.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call this one, 44.
44. I'm turning my phone on vibrate. There we go.
Okay, you don't want to put it in the washing machine with a house phone. I told Tom, we occasionally get house phone landline calls, so we always shut the phone off when we're doing a video. So I said, do you want to just shut it off and put it on the washing machine by my purse so I remember to turn it back on? He put it in the washing machine, so that should be cool for the next load of laundry. So
yeah, he's like, can you hear that?
I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even.
Me either.
So I am 8+ weeks post-surgery, and this is day 3 of getting myself dressed all by my own self.
No way, Jose.
That is monumental. Showered, washed, dried, powdered, deodorized, lubricated, lotion-wise, pants on, I dry my hair.
You're doing great.
Put my compression socks on.
I'm off the hook.
No, it's,
Wait, I'm not.
I still may need assistance, but I'm so glad your dad's not helping me. It is such little milestones. Is that the word? Milestone.
Not mild
I'm
stones.
thinking of like kidney stones or something. A milestone when you can do the simplest of things, without needing help. However, if I wear a normal t-shirt, I have to have somebody take it off of me before you leave. You had to do that the other night because I can't get a regular pull over your head shirt off. I tried once and I got stuck and I was flailing around. So anyways,
it's funny.
So little things are progressing. I could, but I won't give you 11 pages of all the things I still can't do.
We ain't got time for that.
Now, let's get stitching. So, do you have stitching? We both have piles that are an array of all sorts of things. We did go to the quilt show.
Yeah, we were at the quilt expo. Remember,
Yep.
I made a quilt?
And we have food updates. I went shopping for the first time in 8 months. Credit card is still smoldering in my purse.
That was
fun. That was real fun. So thanks, Tom. So yeah, I'll start with my cross stitch update.
Cross stitcher.
Oh, yes.
Maybe she won't.
I need the photo. Vanna, would you assist? I am doing this boo on fabric. Looks like it's I think it's I'm using 2 strands, and it's got pretty decent coverage, so we can call it a 32. I don't know, natural whatever.
She's doing the kitten. The boo, not the who.
Yeah, I'm doing the boo, not the who. And I have a board. Got
Who
that.
are you?
I know, and then I know we have clips in here. I thought I was prepared, but I guess
My
not.
arm got tired.
Okay, so hang on, hold please. Well,
Mom,
I guess
what is that? A chip clip?
Yeah, we have a big clip. Okay,
Mother.
so that's all. I mean, I made great progress, but so not when you think of what I used to stitch. So this is.
You ain't the woman you used to be.
No, I'm not. But I'm no longer walking around the house half-assed.
No.
So that's a perk.
But just wait for the woman you will become.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
With a new arm.
Luminous Fiber Arts. Boo-hoo is what I'm doing.
Are we still on the screen?
Yes. So it's just done in Weeks Dye Works Carrot and
Corota.
Black DMC.
Mom, it's called Corota.
Corotas. Yeah, that's what Cody calls carrots.
If
Or
you're an
that's how
OG
you say-
here,
you know
Corota means carrot.
If you know, you know. So yeah, it's still slow going. You want to raise it up a little bit? It's still slow going, but it's going and flopping. But yeah.
Well, I can't
So
see.
that's
I just
what
see the
it
board. I
is.
see the board.
Everything that's fabric is spaced, and his face is going to be orange. So, but I'm just sticking with the black. I did pull out the Baldaquin Birdies by Folk Art Embroidery. And even though it's just stitched in red 103 silks, it was a little bit too much counting for me. Where this, if I go all the way across now, you know, 38 stitches, if I have to stop and like let my pain subside, I know I just have to X them back off. I don't have to count a lot on this.
So that's not variegated and you can crisscross them?
Yeah, this is all one way and pick them up on the other way. The hat, I did them one stitch at a time because the variegation was apparent and I wanted to get a little color in there.
You prefer a child?
Yeah. Well, that, I've got a shelf over here on this whole 110-inch bookcase thing. That's going to be this vintagey kind of black and orange retro.
The chicken shelf?
Yeah, the chicken shelf will be a retro Halloween shelf. And then that other shelf will be a fall one. So, and I did the bees. The bee stuff is back here because it was just so, I had to put it all back there. So
can they see?
Yep, that's on Instagram if you want a little video of that. So that was 2 weeks of stitching. I would have had it done any other time.
But you did a lot because you started with just the tip of the hat.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so I'm anxious to keep plugging away on this and
did you iron that just to fold it back in half?
Yep, I did. I ironed it because it was atrocious. It was really, really bad. So I'll try to find the other clips. So,
okay.
But that was fun.
Well, if we're talking about Halloween stuff, I have something.
You have Halloween? Do share. Oh,
Do you want me to?
Yeah. Ooh.
Don't get too excited.
Okay.
Though.
I'll try to refrain.
Contain yourself. So I need an orange scissor to go with my orange highlighter.
Okay, well, we'll have to look for that.
I'm working on this now. This is something new. It's by Tiny Modernist, and it's called Halloween Calendar.
It is so cute.
I'm stitching it on 32 count fabric, and I cut off the extra and left the tag on the extra of what it was called.
Oh.
I'll put it in the comments of the website, obviously, but like...
It kind of looks like it's Silvery Moon, but it might be... It doesn't look hand-dyed, but...
It's something.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it's nice. It's a Lugana.
Yeah, that's your favorite fabric.
Mm-hmm.
The fabric description will be in the show notes.
So, I did so much. Look it. Can you see it?
Yes. I told her... Were you starting in the middle?
No, so I started in the middle in box number 14, but you want to know something really fun?
What?
I get to take it out.
Oh, no!
Well, I'm gonna like...
Do tell.
So, this is what it looks like. Okay, hold on. That, right?
Yeah.
If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to look for a second. And we're done. So, this is his body, right?
Yeah.
And it's just supposed to stop at the shoulders.
Oh, you did his pumpkin.
I did part of the pumpkin face shading in the purple, but here's why. So I have an astigmatism in my eyes. I wear contacts to see straight far away, and I take them out when I'm at home because I can see fine up close. But it does have a tiny bit of an axis turn when I look at things sometimes. And the face is a bubble letter plus, and the body is a bubble letter X. So after a long day of looking at things, I didn't realize that was a plus, not an X, and it's very tiny.
Very tiny.
And so, yeah, so I have to take out like maybe those 20 face stitches.
Yeah.
And then I'll just weave the backs and trim them. I'm not going to like pull out because it's connected like all over the place.
I hate that when they have two similar symbols next to each other.
Well, so I made the pattern like, because it was full 2-page pattern like this. It's both sides. And I just photocopied and pasted it together because I thought that would be fine. But again, my color printer actually is showing issues now. It wasn't before.
Supplies.
Supplies. So it is a little bit easier to see on here than it is on here. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's hard.
Probably just not stitch in the dark.
Or blow it up.
I know, but
I've enlarged it.
So it's
I have to enlarge mine. I'm like, I just can't from a distance glance and then come back.
I think now that I know the pluses and the X's both exist, I'll just pay more attention. Because all the other symbols, when I look at it, are way more self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was really excited.
Cool. I guess I asked her, have you stitched anything? And she goes, the night's not over.
I said, the night's still young.
It's so
She didn't
hard.
like that answer.
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, you have a full-time job and all the stresses that go with that.
And, you know, run a little bit of a small business on the side.
Yeah. And she grows food.
And I'm growing lots of food. So there's that.
Yeah. But, I mean, I wish I could sit and stitch as much as I wanted to, but I'm proud of myself for saying, you know what? I think I've done enough. I actually... the old Julie, pre-surgery Julie, would have finished all the way across that row and come back. And I just thought, nope, I'm stopping mid-stitch. I'm done. I'm not going to wreck this. And I can't wreck it. Yeah. But I can cause myself discomfort more than I want to. So.
Well, I think for me, I noticed when I was analyzing my own life, as one does.
Yes.
That, you know, I stepped into that way of life where I'm doing things that make me happy and things that don't. And in the summer, I really do like being outside. Yeah. And the time from work until bed for me is so limited. And, like, I live alone most of the time. So it's, like, sad. Yeah. So I want to be outside because it's not like I have anyone to, like, talk to.
Well, Stella isn't a very good conversationalist. No. Even though she has picked up howling to get attention, her Maltese.
Yep, she howls. Yeah. And she went through a little bit of a health thing, so I was kind of just babying her a little bit, and we just wanted to lay on the deck. Well, and watch our food grow.
And two, not only is Catherine empty nesting, but so is Stella. Yeah. You know, that's hard for everybody, but, well.
No, I just like to be outside, and we've had some good days that haven't been deathly hot.
Oh, I know. Today was one of them. It's glorious out. I think it was a high of 76. So, nice. And I fell asleep in the chair after lunch. So that is unlike me. But that's my new blood pressure. I switched from a patch to a pill. Yeah. And I think that's a low how my body's processing it. And I just threw the hand towel over my arm because the air conditioner was blowing on it. Fell asleep, woke up at 3 o'clock saying, get the sheep fabric. That's what the alarm was, which I had already done. So I muted the alarm and set it for 3:30. And that alarm woke me up. And that's so anybody who knows me knows.
She's not a napper, but she needs to.
So I hope, you know, I think I'm on the 6th day of this medication change, and it will take a while for my body to get used to that. But, oh my gosh.
Napping's great.
No,
we talked about napping all day today.
I do have something that kind of is a real pain in my side. I went to the copy center today because when I went last time to get color copies, the pattern I downloaded.
Because my printer's inadequate.
The pattern I downloaded was, you know, they gave me 3 different options. A black and white, a color, and a color front, and a color working. So I just grabbed the color one, and it was the colored chart, not the color front. So I'm like, now when I go back, I make sure I have the color front, and for some reason it will not print at the self-serve or up at the full-service counter. They couldn't get the file to open.
So you need my inadequate printer, maybe?
I guess, but for right now, it's the Flower Sheep by NATH. NOLU, that's what I'm calling it.
NATH, NOLU?
It's an Etsy thing. And so this is black and white, as you can tell, which they are colors, black and white. The sheep, here, I'll show you the colors.
Look at you holding your stuff up all by your own self.
Well, it's my other hand.
Well, you're doing great.
It's my good hand. The colors are very blah. 3865, So the sheep is the white, and it's got these blue 926 and 407, which are kind of a clay, sort of, and everybody knows
okay,
926.
but they're pretty block colors.
Yes.
And no, not everybody knows 926.
Oh.
If you don't know 926, it's like a dusty bluish, grayish, greenish color.
Yep. And then these are the other colors just of the sheep shading. Now the fabric they call for isn't written down.
Fabric, please hold.
Is 18 is a 14 count Ada. Now, oh gosh, Elizabeth, I'm sure it was
What?
Elizabeth, messaged me, our viewer, and she's doing this as well. And she's
Instagram?
yeah,
Oh.
she's doing it on vintage mocha 25
Oh,
count.
you like that color.
And I said, you know, I'd really like to do that. And I'm like, oh, she's doing it. I can do a stitch along with her. Because this is going to be...
She's doing it too!
This is going to be a creation for...
Yeah, you got it right.
Elizabeth. It's a creation for a friend of mine. So,
Ooh.
I wanted it to be a little bit different. So, I knew I had this. And I had to, Tom wasn't here, so I had to open up my drawer with his hand. And I took them out one at a time until I got, with my ambulatory hand. But what a mess that made. So this is, picture this plus Seraphim. 36 count.
Wow, those are really little holes.
Yeah, I like 36, but none of the color, white, you can do that. White is going to be against the fabric. None of the other colors are.
I'm working on it. Hold on. There
But
we
I
go.
think that'll look real. That's the look I wanted.
Yeah.
So
Very old lady-ish.
yes. Kind of that's what it is.
Well, no, it's pretty, but it's giving like antique-y vibes.
Yeah. So that's what I want to start now.
Oh, did I mention that my Lugano was 32 count?
Oh no, you did not.
I'm doing 32 count.
That's good.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I love
36 is really little.
Yeah. When I pull this fabric out, I'm like, please don't be 40. Please don't be 40, because I know there's 3 pieces of 40 in that box. And
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
couldn't see those holes.
So, and then you use one strand. So now I'm kind of anxious to start it.
But I have my contacts.
I
so
have-
That's part of the problem.
I kind of have to lay it out because like I said, it's a project. So the finishing is going to be not just framed or hooped or
And
anything.
again, it's like this.
Yes, but in color.
Flower
So,
sheep in color, not black and white.
this went with the cow.
Yeah.
And everything I showed.
Didn't we
on
show
the
color last time?
Yeah.
Did you throw it away?
No, it was not colored last time. I didn't show it because it wasn't available. So I'm like, if you want, you can log on to Etsy and see what the colors are, but they're just, they're very similar to what the bunny is. I'm really anxious to start that. So when it'll be done, TBD. So, yeah.
I wonder if we can favorite those things and make, I think I saw a thing on Etsy, I'm still learning Etsy, that they have collections that you can make. So like I know I have private collections, which are like the patterns I want to purchase for like sewing things. And I think you can make public collections. I wonder if we could put those on a public collection.
Yeah, because we also have other things that we're publicly collecting. Like I just downloaded
From the Etsy.
from the Etsy.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So we went to the Quilt Expo.
I
Last
expoed my
weekend.
quilt.
Yeah. We had a really good time. First time I left home.
It was a thing.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
Yeah, she was so sweet. When we got in the car, I said, excuse my voice. I said, don't ask me if I'm okay. If I'm not okay, I will let you know. Because she's so sweet. She goes, oh, you came up? You okay, Mom? And I'm fine.
She got annoyed with me.
So I said, I will let you know.
I had to mother my mother.
Yeah, I said, I will let you know if I'm not okay. But I could get in the car by myself. I kind of wish I had this sling still on. I brought it with, but I didn't wear it because there weren't like 10 million people there.
No.
I mean, you could clearly walk the path to the bathroom without hitting anybody.
Yeah.
So anyways, I didn't have my sling on, but I kind of wish I would have, because when we got out to go in to eat at Wendy's, if someone saw me getting out of the car, she laughs at me. If someone saw me getting out of the car, they would have said, oh my gosh, oh, it's a struggle with that sling. She must have just had surgery. Well, the way I was getting out is like, good Lord, that woman's got to roll herself out of the car. Has she never gotten out of it before? My foot got stuck on the rubber mat.
It was a whole thing.
The door kind of came closed on me. I'm trying to fold in half with all my grandma goodness. And I'm like, oh, crap. It was a real struggle, but I did it by my own self.
She did great.
And then when I told her this, we're walking in, she goes, Mom, no one even looks at you. They wouldn't think that.
Nope.
No.
Not a soul looked at you when you were getting out of the car. I don't even think there was anyone around to look at you. I think we were all by ourselves in that lonely little town.
But I felt so self-conscious of how disjointed it was to actually do something as simple as getting out of a car without using your arms. So, but yeah, and sleeping was not fun either.
It was an adventure.
Yeah, it was. But she put her quilt up.
It was on the wall. I did post a picture on Instagram eventually.
Yep.
The big quilter guy, Mike, took my picture.
Yeah, big quilter guy.
He's amazing. Like,
whew. He's got like over 300 quilts he's done.
I don't know.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
And all the quilts there were absolutely gorgeous. So.
And my quilt is now hanging on the wall in the bank.
Yeah, she went to go pick it up, and Mike goes, Do
you have permission to take your quilt early? And I'm like, nope. He's like, it's going to the bank. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So it's hanging on the wall in the bank with the other quilts that were part of the quilt block or quilt fabric challenge. So that's fun.
Yeah.
And my friend's gonna pick it up for me when it's done, and then I can grab it from her.
Yeah.
Next time I go down. But yeah, so that's really fun. It was fun, and I appreciate the comments and the people in real life who are so proud of me and my quilt, because I worked really hard on it, and I had to learn a lot. Considering
she hadn't used a sewing machine till a year ago.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And the one thing I did make a t-shirt braid quilts. It's not exactly done yet. But I did make the majority of that, and it's not nearly as precise as this needed to be, so that's a lot more forgiving. So I do consider this my first actual quilt, because I did the layering or the hamburgering or whatever they call it.
Well, and what was so much fun is, even though we were vending there, a lot of quilters came to see all the other quilts, and they stopped and shopped, and thank you for purchasing items, but they were so forth with tips, and this is, try this, go here, do that, and encouraging that. We bought 2027 quilt challenge packet.
We got them.
Yes. And this
Look
one,
how pretty that is.
You know, last year's it said you had to have an extra color that wasn't in there.
There was a lot of rules.
And you had to do this and that and the other thing, and we had several comments about, can we do this? What do we do? This says, please use a recognizable piece of each fabric in your project, and there are no other rules this year, so enjoy. So it is all batik fabric.
Treat Mini Plumberry, whatever
so
that means.
It's
by Tonga Treats.
This is
Timeless Treasures.
This is what we got. This is the person that put the fabrics out.
So I don't know exactly how many there are, but those are 5-inch squares, I believe.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
I didn't want to
13,
open
14, 15,
it.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25-inch squares. Are there just one of each? Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know either. And this
I thought there was 2 of each.
Well, you know what? I'll open mine up, because I haven't done. We were kind of saving it for this before we knew what we were going to go into.
I should have
over
taken a
mine.
picture of what it said because I think there's 2 or 3 of each. I think there's like 40 squares or something like that. Isn't there several of them?
Yeah, there's several. One. Please hold.
She's counting.
And fabric. Oh, this is really fine fabric too. And we can use any other fabric. I don't know. I think there's 3 or maybe there's only 2. 2 pieces.
That should be fine.
Yeah, 2 pieces.
Yeah.
2 pieces of each color.
But they're very pretty. And then
Yeah.
there's one big piece too. I don't remember how big this piece is.
A half yard. I did see that. It's a half yard cut, that big piece.
You know, this is right on par for us. We show up with, we have no idea what this is or what we're going to do with it, but we bought it.
But you know what? It's now machine cut.
It is now machine cut.
So yeah,
In true winging it fashion,
we
bought it.
Yes, and it's like, okay, and this one I'm going to start right off the bat. I have 2...
there will be no unforeseen circumstances that prevent her from participation.
No, because I have 2 mentors. Is that someone you look up to?
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
Who's mentoring you?
Dee.
Oh.
And Karen from Rosewood Manor.
Oh, your friend Karen.
I phoned a friend and I said, say, do you happen to know of like a good beginner book? Because Julie, who's never quilted
That's
really
her.
anything, but like a patchwork camper quilt,
which I still have, and it's great.
Decided I was going to do English paper piecing. You know, let's just start right with that.
Okay.
You know,
that's a thing.
And I have known for years that Karen does outstanding English paper piecing. I've seen her quilts, and she does them in the car when they travel. And I'm like, something you could do like in a 9x13 pan right on your lap. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do that. No clue how to do it. And she told me that she would get back to me because it was marketplace going on, and we would talk about EPP.
Ooh,
and
there's
then
abbreviations.
Yes. So FPS is going to EPP. Floss Paper Scissors is going to English paper piece.
I'm not.
So
I'm not part of this.
Then I asked Dee, who does amazing quilting as well. I said, "Have you English paper piece?" And then she started sending me photos of her things. I cannot. It is absolutely
really
gorgeous work that she does. Yes, so I have 2 people. A phone a friend, and I can find a friend. Well, Dee will help you as well.
Oh, I got my friend Linda.
So what I decided to do is, you know, just get some books. So
she's just gonna dive in and learn.
Yeah, I got
take a page out of my book.
Yep.
Dive into something you don't know.
Nope. And I got this book on quilting on the go. I got these off this on, and of course I've not read them. I've just looked at the pictures.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm like, are you kidding me? But you know what it did by just looking at it, it helped you find how, oh, that's how that is. And so I got those 2 things, and then I found my pattern I want to do. Now, I love this pattern. Excuse me. I'm hoping it'll look okay with the pieces that I have. You know, these are what kind of look I'll actually create. Now, this is a color print from the copy store, and it still is very, very subtle. It's by, it's called Molly and Mama, a studio for pretty stitches. It's called Tilly's Tea Party Table Runner. I'm not doing a quilt. I'm just going to do a table runner.
But it's the same thing.
And
there's not like a size requirement for your quilt.
No. So you tell me if I'm on.
No. Go towards me. There you go.
This is what I'm going to do. The pattern, not the colors. I will need, and our next field trip is going to be to the fabric store because I'll need to pick out to go with this.
Filler fabric?
I'll need to get some plain fabrics, and Linda said any 100% cotton fabric is fine.
Yeah.
So I'll need to get some plain fabrics. But in the center of this, they have, which I believe is, it appears to be machine embroidered.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hand embroider on the inside because I thought that'll be fun because I've done that before. So yeah, we talked over about this, you know, and she said she would probably machine stitch around where they've got the hand stitching, because unless you're really precise, it can make it not look as desirable. Yeah, that's nice for like crap. But
that's a nice way to say it. Might look like trash.
So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I am like all jazzed about that, and we didn't fit the fabric store run in this week. No. But next week we'll have to go because I really, really want to get that started because I think I want it done before the night before. So. Yeah.
Well, I just have a concept of a plan of what I'm going to do with mine, because I went the library route. So they have books and patterns and stuff like that at the library.
So when you said that, you actually went to the library?
No. I have the public library on my phone.
Oh.
So, like, we live in Hennepin County, and so I have a Hennepin County library card.
Yeah.
And I can go through the Libby app on my computer or on my phone, and then I put in my Hennepin County library card, and it connects me to all of the Hennepin County libraries digital like platform, and you can get audiobooks, you can get like e-reader books.
Really?
And they have e-reader books on like quilting and stitching and magazines and stuff, and so there's patterns in there. So I can pull it up like on my Kindle or on my iPad or my phone. And so those things that I sent you were just screenshots from the Libby app.
Okay.
So I don't have like, I didn't print them out because my printer was being
less than desirable.
Yeah. So
crappy.
I needed to know how many of each square I have.
Yeah.
Because I think it needs, I'm also doing like a runner, like it's not a runner, it's like a doily or you like in my brain you would put it in the middle of like a kitchen island or like on a table or something like small, and I want to make it for a friend of mine.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, because the fabrics, weren't these from India?
Oh yes, from a dude.
Yeah, these are from India, I think.
Yeah, batik is a style of fabric.
Yeah.
So that would be beautiful. So she does have you do have a pattern figured out.
I just have to see if this will work with that, which I didn't get around to because I was,
growing food.
Growing food apparently is comical.
It is. Oh, and also I'll let you help me show this. Of course, I needed this. I don't know if I needed it, but show that. It's a cutter mat.
She didn't need this.
It's on a Lazy Susan, so it spins. So when you're like cutting different angles.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you have to take it out and turn this over, and then it spins on your table.
I don't believe her. Not for a minute.
Show you later. And then these are just some templates that I thought were acrylic, like see-through. Not acrylic like foggy looking, but I bought some hexagon things too.
This is 13 inches diameter.
So yeah, I thought, plus it was pink. Like I said, it'll match my pink cutter. I got that pink cutter thing too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She really needed this.
Mm-hmm. Those who can't stitch, shop. I told you that. Okay, so when we were at the quilt, should we show these? Because these are really cool.
I don't know. Sure.
Okay, I'm going to take mine out of the bag. You tell the story.
Well, once upon a time in a land far away, there was a shop owner who had a booth. And in her booth, she was selling these cute little things in bags. Gosh. And I saw them last year, and I didn't acknowledge them. I just went, that's neat. And I went back this year, and I said to her, I'm like, hey, what are those little people? I need to know more.
The headless people.
And she said that they are pin cushions.
Oh, my God.
And they are made by a little old couple. And I can say that because they're in their 70s. And they love making them. It keeps them young. The wife does all of the sewing and construction, and she names every single one of them.
I got Jean.
And I got June. And her husband he cuts and sands the bottom, which is a piece of wood. He crunches all of his own walnut shells. There's walnuts until about here, and then there's fiber fill at the top, but this is all walnuts. And they're packed really firmly.
And mine has a little scissor And these little
It is a removable apron too, by the way.
Butterick patterns that are in there, and a little pink clip, and a little bodice molded pin.
Yeah, I got a counting pin and a seam ripper, a needle threader, and then an orange clip. And mine is polka dots because I am a polka dot queen.
Yep.
And I liked June because it was my mom's middle name, to which Bella is named after.
Yep.
So.
And I like the pink and the black, and it's just a perk that it was named Jean because I like Jean.
Yeah, well, you like her better than me sometimes.
But those are so fun.
And the names are stitched.
Yes, they are. The workmanship is just exquisite. And yours has a seam ripper, not a scissor. Yours has a seam ripper. I said it was
a seam ripper.
Oh, did you?
You weren't listening.
No, I wasn't.
Anyway.
So that was fun. That was our fun purchase for that.
Yeah, and they're not available online. She sells them on consignment for these old people, and they do well for them. So
yeah, it was really fun to get we like to get something each time we go.
Yeah.
So I just bought, she also had a yard of this fabric, just looked cool.
Oh, Humble Heart. That's the lady.
Oh, that's correct.
That's the store from the land far away.
There. Where is she from? She is from Wells, Minnesota. Mm-hmm. So this just looked very fallish to me, and I was really thought, oh, I need that yard of fabric for something.
You do, for sure. I decided that I needed, well, she had a sale, so according to, raccoon girl math, I made money by buying this. So
I love Raccoon Girl.
It's great. So this is a 3-yard bundle, and it's 3 different. I don't want to unroll it. So this is the one fabric. Then there's this one with the ripples on it, and then there's this one which is like leaf or flower petals on a marbly background. You'll see it eventually, but not right now. This is a 3-yard bundle, and I got it. And then if you bought that, or if you bought the book, somehow that was a deal. I got a book. I can make a 3-yard quilt in a weekend, apparently.
So they say.
And it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 different patterns of options. And you do have to buy backing fabric, though. Mm-hmm. So the 3 yards is only for the top. So you still need to buy multiple yards for the back, and then the filling.
And the binding.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So anyway, that's on our list for the fabric store too.
Yeah, I'm going to use these two.
Yep.
And I'm going to get a solid one to go with it, because all of these designs would look really good with one being solid with 2 prints. So that's the route that I'm going to go. This isn't for a contest. This is just for funsies.
Yep. For people who don't quilt. But when you go to the quilt show, you have to.
But I do quilt. I made one, and I liked it, and I didn't suck. So, and then they had like a little boutique that had fabric on sales. I was very much so in a pink jewel tone vibe.
Obviously.
Because then I also got this fabric is 3/4 of a yard, and then this is 1 yard.
I believe the boutique tables are people who want to sell their things, and then they get the money, kind of like a garage sale at a boutique. Yeah.
So it was just like remnants,
and we met so many fun. They had the STITCHN VE group that cross stitches. Usually I believe it's the second week of every month. They all met at the quilt place for their STITCHN. So it was so much fun to see those stitchers. We have met several of them before, and it really was fun to chat. And we had just put out a video, so a couple of them had seen it the night before, and so it was great camaraderie to be with cross stitchers and quilters alike. So.
And they also had a mobile mercantile there.
Oh, that was really fun too.
And it was a trailer. It was a trailer.
Yeah, like an ice house.
Well, it wasn't like a fish house. It was like an enclosed trailer. And it was nice, and it had air conditioning and nice floors and shelves and stuff. And it was literally a fabric store on wheels.
Yep.
And so she had all these different 1-yard cuts in beautiful fabric. So I got this brown, I'm really excited about it. And then she had all the different colors and tons of quilt books. And then I got a magnetic scissor minder, and it's a goose.
You and your goose.
I love gooses.
So it was fun. She just pulled right up to the door of the school because it was in a school. Then they also had, what was that car?
Was it a Mini Cooper?
A Mini Cooper that a woman had made, like, if you can imagine, a custom slipcover quilted to go over the Mini Cooper. It was unbelievable. So it just was just a fun time was had by all. So we're anxious to start that.
Yeah.
Look, I get to switch pages.
Oh. Well, speaking of geese, while she switches pages, I also started another project.
Ooh, what are you gonna do?
I'm doing beet rice.
Who? Oh, Beatrice.
Beet rice. It's my new chicken.
Is that her street name?
Yeah. She's thug. She lives hood adjacent, so her name is Beet Rice.
Oh, that's too funny.
And she's a chicken from I'm doing the chicken club by Lori Holt, and I have 6 done. I counted, and I'm like, I'll remember. I don't have to write it down.
No. Who am I, Julie? No.
I think I have 5 left, maybe.
I think you have 5 left.
I think I have 5
Nonetheless, you're stitching them on.
I'm stitching them on 28 count white Lugana, and I got her wing halfway done.
Good job.
Can you see?
Yep. Good job.
And I started in the correct spot, so the stitches are laying nice and Xy.
Way
and
cool.
it's great. So
that'll be fun.
Beet rice, I had almost all the strings, and then I went deep diving and I found the one I was missing. I previously stole from you. It's in her handwriting.
What color? Oh, it's 930, which is part of the 926, 27, 28.
But I think
30.
this is from like 2001.
Yeah. And their
you
color
probably replaced it since then.
Yeah, and their color changes. There were some colors, the 400s and the 900s changed kind of their color dye. I wanted to share with you because I feel like I kind of have to sort of redeem myself from the chaos of last episode. When I was talking about Danish flower thread, it was flower thread. It's Danish flower thread.
Is it though?
And here's
I'm still
the thing.
Lost in this whole situation.
Well, I am going to clarify things for you. This is the pattern that I had found.
I need a thinking hat.
And when I looked at it, I thought, not only could I put it by my bee, since it's Buzz of the Bees, but I could put it in with my chicken display. And I wanted to use flower thread. Okay. This is...
Because I remember we discussed flour sack dish towels.
Yes. These are the colors that I happen to have. Now, okay, this is what I happen to have.
Those are pretty.
And
you got these from the blood sausage place. Oh, it's all coming back to me now.
Ingebrigtsens. This is Dansk Blomstergarn. This is original, old school Danish flower thread. Now,
from Danish?
From Danish land, from Denmark.
Oh!
Because when I worked at the local stitch shop, there was a woman there that was Danish. She had us for this fabulous brunch, and she had this pattern that I had to have. She had stitched it and she gave it to me. It was all done in Danish, or in, whatever Denmark language that is. And I said, I want to use it.
This is so bad.
I am so...
What language do they speak in Denmark? Danish?
Dutch? I'm not sure.
This is getting confusing.
Someone is going to tell us. I know they are.
If you want to know what we're actually talking about, go to the comments. Someone's going to know.
Because we have such smart ladies and gents that watch us. I created this.
Let me hold this.
It's the chicken, the Danish chicken.
You designed the chicken?
No, it was the pattern that I stitched, one on both end of a runner that I created with a buttonhole edge because I wanted it for my trunk.
I've seen it on the trunk. It looks really nice.
Yep. And so I had this Danish thread.
Extra.
This, yes. I went down there and got it so I could do this runner. And DMC has a flower thread as well.
But it's not from Denmark.
But it's not the original. There is a conversion. It comes in a skein, in skeins.
And it's just a single thread that you don't separate.
Okay. I went to get proper information.
Here comes the facts.
Yes.
Okay.
Danish flower thread is unmercerized fiber, which gives it a matte finish. Now, I'm like, well, what does mercerized mean?
Yeah.
Mercerized is processed with 20 to 30% sodium hydroxide while holding the fiber under tension. This gives added strength, porosity, die holding capacity, and improves color fastness and gives a luster sheen. It's used in fibers and fabrics if you buy something that's mercerized. So the real Danish thread, being held up with my sheet, that's a little further I can go, that's from Denmark, is equivalent to 2 strands of DMC floss, but it's a 1 ply inseparable thread. Now, it also said in the article that Floche is a thread, I believe it's by DMC Floche, Floche, is mercerized cotton non-stranded as well and is equivalent to 2 DMC flosses. And rumor has it in the stitch rumor mill that people are stitching with Floche when you want a really good coverage, like you're gonna stitch a snowman and you want really good coverage, where you want to do 1 strand but it's not really quite enough, and you don't really like the way white looks with 2 strand, so they've been using Floche, which I have heard you have to use a shorter length. So I did do some research.
This is
because
the DMC flower. We don't have Floche examples.
No, I do not. I may have 1 white Floche somewhere in the bowels of my cupboards, but yeah, so I thought, well,
my cupboards don't have bowels.
I had to remember where this was. It was in the 3rd place I looked.
So you're going to use that for this?
Yeah, I thought so. So then I thought I'd really like a red. So I Googled this, and it is available. I think I was on an Australian site. And
G'day, mate.
Yeah, by the time I got through the euros and everything, and I was ready to final checkout, there was this little added like $17 on there, and I don't know if that was a tariff.
It's a tariff.
And
it's
I'm
like an import fee.
I'm like, as much as I want it for the 9 stitches for the comb on their head, I didn't really.
You weren't committed at that point.
Not for $39.
So I really put you as the meat in the sandwich on that one.
Is that also the pickle in the middle? The meat in the sandwich on that one. Wherever did you hear that?
It's an Australian saying. From down under.
You know this. How? You live in Minnesota. I don't know. You must be
people.
That's right. You do.
Mm-hmm.
She deals with
the meat in the sandwich.
Well, now that makes sense because I know she's got an Australian client. I'm like, really? Because I've been watching Grantchester and they say Christ on a bike, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm like, the meat in the sandwich.
It's like being the rock in a hard place.
Yeah.
You just the meat in the sandwich.
Oh
You're
my
being
gosh.
like, yeah.
Well, now that
it's funny.
Yes, now that I recall who that would have come from, yes, that is. You clever little.
You gotta keep you stumped every once in a while.
Oh my gosh, you're too much. So, but yeah, so that's the whole thing about the flower thread, Danish flower thread.
Well,
So, and it is fun to work with, and I do like my runner. So
it's a very lovely runner.
yeah. So what do you have?
Well, I figure since you're a woman of a certain age.
That's what she called the lady at the quilt show. I thought we were all gonna lose it.
I thought it was a very respectful way to say a certain sentence.
Yeah.
So if you're a woman of a certain age, welcome.
Oh, too funny.
No, we were talking about women of certain ages should know things, and I brought something up that apparently everyone thought I was crazy about. I don't even know how it came about, but does anyone know what a potato bag is? Because this is a potato bag, and I got one from a friend.
And the lady said a potato bag, and she looked right at her and said, well, seriously, you being a woman of a certain age.
As a woman of a certain age, shouldn't you know what a potato bag is?
You lived as an adult in the 70s.
Yes.
And 80s.
You should know, because that's when they were cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, a potato bag is a bag that has that zip zap stuff in the middle, and it's cotton fabric and cotton string, and it's a little baggie. And you put your potato in it. You don't prick it. You put your potato in it, and then you go like this, and you put your potato in the microwave.
And it comes out
for
perfect.
like 6 minutes, and then it like cooks your potato right in that bag, and then you eat your potato. So there you go. This is my potato bag. I'm gonna make my friends potato bags because everyone needs a potato bag.
I like a potato bag. I know how it started. I told her that I had mashed potatoes for dinner, and she said, living alone, she's gotten a potato that's wrapped in plastic, ready to go in the microwave. And that's when she said,
you don't have a potato bag?
a woman of your age should know.
It's much cheaper just to buy a big bag of potatoes and put them in a potato bag.
Yeah. That's
But anyway, so I'm gonna make some potato bags. I got that the correct filling.
Yeah. When we went to Hoblob,
Yeah.
I was zooming up and down the aisles, and she goes, hold on. And she's like, look.
I knew they had it. I just
Yeah.
had to find it because it has to be the kind that's not gonna start a fire in the microwave.
Yeah. Well, and when we were at
Leave it to
Hoblob,
me.
you know, Catherine had gotten this pattern,
It's free. That's why we're
Free.
showing it.
and I told her that I wanted to do it in red, and then I thought, no, I want to do
No,
it
I
in,
told you to do it in red,
Yeah.
and then you changed your mind.
yeah, pinks. So when we were at Hoblob, we looked at pinks, and
Where's your chip clip?
I only need, I guess, 2 colors. You know, 930 and 931. So the rest are all to make the spools.
Yeah, but
So-
you could do it. You could do one in 2
Yeah.
colors and one in another 2 just to get the different dimensions
Yeah,
in there.
rather than do the shading. But so I don't know. These pinks all look alike, but they're different.
Mhm.
And I've noticed that, like this.
You'll have to see which ones look good with the brown.
Yeah, like this number here, this 962, that's old school. And they go, oh, look, we've come out with 3733. Really? They're the same. They
Really,
are
folks,
absolutely
they're the same.
but they're a higher number. And everybody goes, oh, we have to get the new numbers from DMC, not even realizing
Like, look at that. You can't even
they're
tell which is which.
basically the same number.
100%.
But I bought, I
Look at her.
hook,
She's
line,
a
and
sucker.
sinker. Yep. So that'll
Julie,
be fun to.
what are we going to do with you?
I don't know. I'll put this in my to-do pile. Because there are no quarter stitches, so that'll be good. I don't care for quarter stitch. That was by Sue Hillis Designs freebie.
From
and it can
2024.
be found on her Facebook page. So that was kind of fun for that. So put that over there. And then I just have to show you something. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so
They grow food too.
Catherine came over and spent Saturday with us and helped with the pickling. We did pickles. This is a pickling cucumber. I feel like doing that. This is pickling cucumber on crack. Okay, so you're supposed to pick them when they're this size. And
Or
then,
smaller.
Or smaller. And you can either coin them And we should have done it with the French fry cutter. I forgot. We smooth cut ours, but
Well, you didn't give. I said, do you want me just to use a regular knife? And you said yes.
Because I wasn't thinking. I helped a little bit, but her and Tom.
Well, I should preface it by saying I made a whole bunch of pickles at my house and dilly beans at my house before I came over here. So and I water bathed mine.
Tom had come, and we did refrigerator ones. Tom had come in and said, you know, I don't get it. We're not getting a lot of pickling cucumbers anymore. He goes, maybe, I mean, we had like 36 or 40 of them, you know. And he goes, I don't know, I just don't get it. And then he comes in and he goes, well, I found out why we don't have any more pickling cucumbers.
Life lessons.
And I go, why is that? He goes, because I was picking beans. I was on the back side of the hog panel and I dropped a bean and I went to pick it up. I had to move a leaf and lo and behold, show the regular size pickle. He found one. You guys.
That's a pickling cucumber.
This is like a torpedo.
Normal pickle?
Why weren't you looking better, pickle?
And for the record, this is a hefty pickle.
Yeah, and this is what will stop production of pickles, because all of the plants' energy is going to build this to be the king daddy of them all. And so, and I can hold it with this arm. Look at how shaky that is. You cannot. I have a 2-pound limit with my lift. I weighed it. It weighs 1.97 pounds.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be...
It's literally the size of my face. And I have a big face.
You were going to take it and make relish out of it.
I'm going to
When you slice it, send me a picture, because I want to know exactly, like, is the whole center seeds, or is there another pickle inside, or, you know. You know, sometimes when you catch a fish and the minnow's still inside.
Right? No, I don't think that's the case.
Is there a little pickle inside of this one?
It's firm, too.
He's
hefty.
But he comes in, he goes, well, and I'm like, good Lord. Man, you know to look for those things.
But yeah, you can food process these up and make relish.
Yeah, so we made...
I'm going to try.
We made dill pickles, refrigerator dill pickles. We got 6 jars. One of them we put jalapeno and banana peppers in, which he said was amazing.
Did he?
Yes. And then she made us salsa, because I had a whole bunch of tomatoes. So
I was left to my own devices, and I just
chopping up tomatoes.
Started taking vegetables.
Asked Dad for an onion. Chopping up an onion. We had a jalapeno and a banana pepper left. Chopped that up. And she goes, oh, I wish we would have had gotten a green pepper.
Like a bell pepper.
And he goes, hold on. And he runs downstairs. He goes out to the garden. He comes back with a green pepper. I'm like, we are living off the land. She got some lime juice in there and garlic, and she had a bunch of spices.
It wasn't a bunch. It just added chili powder and cumin.
Yeah, that's a bunch for me. But yeah, so it was fun.
And how was the salsa? I didn't eat it.
It was garlicky, but and he really liked it. And you know, I'm not a salsa person. I like to just dip it in the juice. And I found out that Bella's like that too. So, but yeah, that was fun. And then she made me cucumbers and onion salad too, which was really good. So yeah, that's been fun. But that pickle, I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
That is.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Well, that night when I went home, I stitched on my land. What is it? Living off the land. I have this, sorry, I turned funny. I have this book, the Max Pigeon book. And this is his forest, in the forest book. I've done several things out of here so far. And I'm currently working, look, I have bookmarks. I'm currently working on Upon a Star. Wait, sorry. I'm working on Upon a Star. I'm doing 14 count Aida in the color navy blue. And I'm using the called for colors, which are considerably more teal than the picture shows.
Yeah, that was really deceiving.
I want the board. Okay.
And I do have the proper clips.
But you do, because I rolled. Yep. Mine's rolled. That's why I want the clips. Please hold. Talk amongst yourselves.
You need more, or is that good?
It'll be fine. Can you see?
Yeah, you're filling in that other side of the tree pretty well.
Yep, I'm going down the other half of the big tree shadow in the middle. I haven't done the moon at all. There's a big white moon above it and stars and stuff. I'm just doing the trees.
Way cool.
And the negative space is something that he likes to highlight. And so the negative space is what creates the little tree, the big tree in the middle, and the wolf.
And the wolf. And
I think it's beautiful.
I do too, and I'm anxious because I asked her when I was like shopping. I said, can I put us on the list for the new release of his new book called The Sea?
Yeah.
So that comes on Saturday.
No, it doesn't. It's not released.
That comes September 29th, which is not this. Darn it, I was really looking forward to that.
It's still pre-sale.
Man. Well, yeah, for this Saturday.
A whole month.
Oh. Why do I read those things and it's not computing?
I'm pretty sure it comes September,
it's September
19th.
29th, yeah.
Or the 19th. I don't know. It's not this weekend.
I was hoping to have it this weekend so we could show it for the next video.
No.
Now we have to wait like a month.
Maybe I'll be done with this by then.
Yeah, I'm anxious to look because, you know, Bella likes turtles and frogs, so I'm figuring with the sea, something amphibious should be in there. I would think.
Amphibious.
I forgot to tell you.
She also likes guinea pigs. Did you know she bought one of those?
Yeah, I know. That's one thing. Grandma doesn't like that, so.
She's like, Mama, are you going to come down and see my pig? And I'm like,
nope.
I'm busy the next couple days, but I'll come eventually.
I don't like rodents. We don't have to talk to this one with an English accent.
No, that was the hamster.
Oh, she had a hamster named Norman, and we had to talk to him.
Hello, Norman.
With a British accent, she said, or he wouldn't listen to us. I'm like, I am not doing that. That girl is something else. I have something else regarding to the canning.
Thanks for the lids.
No, the 3 R's. This is another thing I Googled. Traditionally in the early 1900s, for those of you women who are of a certain age, remember it was reading and writing and arithmetic, to which Catherine told me don't start with R's, but that's...
Arithmetic starts with an A, doesn't it?
It had the little comma up there saying reading, writing, and arithmetic.
And writing is a W.
I know, that's what...
Oh my God.
But see, back in the day...
In the days of yore.
Yeah. When we were learning things.
Where are we going with this? What's happening?
Then the modern interpretation of the 3 R's is rigor, which is pushing oneself, relevance, which is connecting lessons to real-world application, and relationships, building connection between students and teachers. And all of these start
Where
with
did you
R.
see rigor, relevance, and relationship? Because I've never heard that in my life.
On the Google. Must be like Bella's age. They're teaching those 3 R's.
Well, they're teaching other things when I was a kid.
But
And it wasn't any of those.
But the segue to this is, Catherine and our favorites, recycle, renew, reuse. When we opened up our pickles, you get this lid.
Yes.
It smells like pickles. But you get this lid that you can't reuse because it's been popped.
Yeah.
And I bought, and I gave you half of them, ball screw-on lids.
The plastic ones?
The plastic ones, okay? So you just put that on your lid, and once it's opened, you can just use it like a regular jar. And I'm going, this is such a shame to throw this away. So what I'm doing is I'm saving them, and I'm going to use them for ornament rounds. Come on!
Of course you are. Like, where are you going with? I was lost.
And now you're found.
Yeah, I guess.
That's just a crime to throw that away. And plus they're a pain in the butt to try to break that seal when you want to just get one pickle. That's why I got the screw-on ones. So I'm saving mine when I pop them, when I pop open a new jar of pickles. And then I'm just going to use them for ornament rounds.
That's clever.
I thought so. Recycle, renew, reuse.
And before you know it, your Christmas tree will smell like pickles instead of like pine.
It does, if you
I
Even
know.
though I washed them,
That's how I know if mine are clean or not, is I sniff it and then go, well, that's been used. because I use mine for things that don't require food preservation. So like I have a jar of quilt clips that I have in a mason jar with one of those old lids that's already been used in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I use the jars for random stuff. Like sometimes I'll throw some snacks in there and bring it to work in a jar, and I just use the old lids.
Oh, I didn't. I threw mine away.
Wow.
And that made me feel bad.
I mean, I've thrown away several in my time.
Yeah.
Because they get stained
Well,
sometimes
for those
with the
of you,
turmeric.
oh yeah, turmeric or spaghetti sauce, but
Mm-hmm.
squirt a little Dawn on them if you want to reuse them. I just thought it was kind of a clever way to actually reuse them for those of us who don't have a circle cutter.
Yeah.
Now, how big it is, I don't know. It's like this. See, that's how big it is.
Compared to the giant pickle, it's that big.
Yeah.
Mom, you have a ruler right here.
Oh, I do. No, it's not
Yes,
really
you
numbers,
do.
is
It
it?
is numbers. It's a ruler. 0 is the middle line.
They're
So
like
it is-
3.5 inches. They're from wide mouth ball jars. I like the wide mouth. Oh my gosh. It's that whole supper thing is right around the corner. So yeah, I thought that was our lesson in the 3 R's.
That was a lesson for sure.
Well, because I didn't know about that until you Google things. So God, I've got to stitch more. I can't just.
But look how much you're learning.
I know. How much is that guy worth? I'm looking up people's.
She's looking up net worth. We're driving, okay, and she's like, wonder how much that guy's worth.
The singer.
And I'm like, I don't know. I don't look that stuff up. And she goes, 35 million. And I looked down. I'm like, Thomas Rhett? She goes, no, Morgan Wallen. I'm like, this is not Morgan Wallen. And she goes, oh. They sound the same. So then we had to Google some more things.
I am great car company. Not car trip company.
You're something.
That I am.
It's something. My last stitchy project that I stitched on is this.
Oh yes, the stitch along.
This is the Doreen Jones Christmas Sale 25 that I got after Christmas Sale was done on Facebook, and I'm doing it with my best friend, and we are currently on month whatever this is, 8. For the border. Yeah, we're month 8, and we're doing the presents. This is free. I don't have a finished picture, that's why I'm showing it a pattern. So don't.
How is she holding her own?
She's
she's in the midst of sports, summer sports, and kids getting ready for school.
She's in the midst of summer's over. She had 3 kids in sports, and she's working on August. She's not far.
Okay.
If she stays driven, she could potentially get it done in the next 5 days.
Yeah, because you know what? Saturday is not September 29th. I found that out.
Nope. So we're currently working on this bottom one down here, which is it's chart number 5, but it's our chart number 8. Our 8th month of working on it, and it's presents, and so I'm about halfway done, and then this is where I'm at so far. So
That's cool.
We should have all the stitching done in November, and then can quick throw it together. We're making them into pillowcases, so we're just gonna
to put a pre-made pillow form in.
Yeah, we're not gonna
You're gonna like envelope the back.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna use sewing machine fabric and make just like an envelope back pillow case. So then if we do make other pillows of the same size, we can just swap it out the pillowcase.
We need to put that on a list of things to bring with when we go to the fabric store, because you want to look for fabric there. Because being that that's not real Christmassy, you could maybe find a stripe or a print in that blue or something.
Probably.
Since we're going there.
That's a thought.
Because when we were at here, you show what you got. I can't lift with that arm. In this you have to show too.
There's so much to show.
When we were at the Hoblob, they had their Christmas and fall stuff on sale, and so we got some fabrics there.
This is red with white snowflakes. This is black with red and green candy canes and holly leaves and little stars. This is
Old Lady Holly and Berries.
Yep.
I liked that one.
Well, it's not actually. It's not holly.
Well,
is it?
Yeah, it's their version.
It's holly still on the bush.
Holly bush. Yeah.
I didn't know holly grew on a bush.
Oh, it's beautiful down south.
And this is feeling Grinchy, naughty, or nice Grinch fabric.
And this was the one I chose. See, we have a little bit of taste difference.
We wanted a green.
Yeah. She's going to use these for zip bags and holiday bags and stuff.
Maybe a potato bag.
And I fell in love with this fabric.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh my gosh. You have to hold it up. It's red, striped, kind of looks like pillow ticking, and down the center are candy canes.
And little hearts.
And I had to have that. And she goes, what are you going to do with it? I'm like, I don't know, but I need to have this. She's just going to
look at it.
So when we slid the bolt across, the lady goes, do you want a yard of this as well? And I'm like, no, I want 2 yards. And Catherine's like, what are you going to make? I said, I don't know, but I want to make sure I have enough.
She's like, double me.
Yeah.
2 yards.
I doubled down on 2 yards.
It's pretty.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
It's very thick.
But it's so cool.
It's a good quality.
Yeah. Maybe I can see if...
You want a potato bag?
Yes. Or if I can have Dee make me a Christmas bag.
Oh, there you go.
Then I can do my Christmas things in.
There you go. Is this the last thing?
I believe so. Good gravy. Is it still even the same day?
I don't know. Well, this was a pleasant surprise. I didn't see the email come through.
I did.
And Mom did. And she's like, hey, guess what? So our friend Christina from STITCHN KRAZEE on Etsy was kind enough to send me a chart, and I just about fell up out of my chair.
Fell up out of it?
I fell up out my chair. I learned it in a country song. It's called Thanksgiving Ducks. Oh my God, you guys. Can you see it?
So cute.
Do you see it?
Yes. So cute.
I almost died. Like, straight up perished. Like, how cute are they?
And she's got a thing for pilgrims, too.
I got a thing for pilgrims. Once upon a time, my mom made pilgrims, and then the mice ate the rice out of them. So then she had to remake the pilgrims and made them girthy. They're huge.
Yeah.
And I think that it would be so cute next to the wooden pumpkin that I got to put my 2 pilgrims and then pilgrim ducks. So I'm going to stitch these.
Like separate on a piece, on 2 blocks of wood?
No, just them together.
Oh, just together?
Like, whoa, we're a little pilgrim couple.
Okay. On the same.
A couple of pilgrim ducks.
Yeah, what are the other ones? They're Indian and a turkey.
It's a turkey and then a Native American.
I love that. So cute.
I might do those. I probably will. But I'm going to prioritize the pilgrims because I'm a sucker for a pilgrim.
Yeah. So those will...
So these are her... She's on Etsy and she has this chart up there. And I'll put a link for her. She got some cute stuff.
Well, yeah.
I've done several things.
Yeah, the ghosts.
I did the ghosts.
You know, my sewing room was off limits. And I actually like put a close, shut the light off like it's the end of a season of a show. It's closed. And now I've been digging around in there, and I've been finding things.
My ghosts?
And I'm like, the ghosts are there. I need to have my wood guy cut a piece of wood because I could probably paint it. And
I can stretch it.
Yeah, and Kathy, I've got like 5 Halloween things that are foam cord cut and everything. So it's like, I've got to get some finishes done here.
Well, that's okay if you can't. Yeah. Because, you know.
I mean, we'll just putz around at it.
We got of a certain age.
You better watch that. We did have some comments about the buzz thing I made out of the blocks.
Oh yeah.
And I might even, if there's an interest, make a couple of those and put those on Etsy. But I'm just finding each day I'm being a little bit more inquisitive about doing things, but still find I have limits. But I just so desperately want to be able to stitch. And I don't even know what I'd stitch next because with the holidays, I've got fall things and Thanksgiving things already lined up to go that I need to put a needle to thread with. So
when we can talk about that too, because if there is interest in those, we can put them on the Etsy to see what the interest is because we don't know how long it'll take to make them. Yeah. And if there's a lot of interest or not a lot of interest. Yeah. We can judge it if you're willing to wait.
Well, and you know, like I said, it's something that I can do with my hands. We just have to
paint little squares.
Get the Z's put the right side up on our blocks, I guess.
Sounds like you problem.
Yeah, it sure was. But I don't know. The other night, I actually made dinner with real food. Like
fake food.
No, tomatoes. I put tomatoes in a pan with olive oil. I pulled the skins off when they were steamed, just like on I thought I was Bobby Flay for a minute. And then I had browned Italian sausage, and I had zucchini.
From my garden.
From her garden, tomatoes from ours.
Delicious.
Garlic, herbs, and on these shows, cooking shows, they go, oh, we need it needs acid, and I'm like, I don't get that. And I tasted the tomatoes, and my gosh, were they sweet. That tomato was so sweet. And I'm Googling, how do you get rid of the sweet taste of the tomato? Lemon juice, lime juice, acid, vinegar, or salt. And before, I was afraid to do anything. Oh. But then I remembered my sausage was really salty. So I put the sausage in, and then I put in some heavy cream. It was not diet. Heavy cream and Parmesan. And then they showed on the TikTok I was watching that they put in pasta. I didn't. I stirred in gnocchi. Let me tell you,
I love gnocchi.
That was 5-star dining restaurant worthy when we ate that.
Good job.
I'm like, oh my gosh, sure beats anything on a bun I've had the last 8 weeks, thanks to my wonderful chef. But it was so much fun to try something way out of my realm, because I don't cook like that. You know that. I
encourage you all to try something new this week.
I'm meat and potatoes, salt and pepper. That's the kind of gal I am. But I used all the seasonings, and it was fun.
Too short to be boring.
I know.
Been saying it for years.
And I can't wait to have the leftovers tomorrow, because was that good. So, in the words of Catherine, try something new this week.
Try something new.
A new food, a new craft,
a new genre of music, perhaps.
Yeah. Or try putting your clothes on with only one arm.
Try eating with your opposite hand.
Yeah. Although I've mastered the ice cream.
Yeah.
We have gone through. I'm sorry I ate your cookie dough ice cream that you were supposed to have when you came over. So even Dad had some last night. I've never had cookie dough ice cream.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've never had cookie dough ice cream before.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was very good. And I can only eat ice cream with my surgical hand. That's my PT.
Well, good job.
When do we come back, darling?
So, we'll come back when the state fair's done.
Oh, that's right.
So, we'll be back. It's currently the Great Minnesota Get-Together.
Oh my gosh, the people that were there today, I don't know what the attendance is, but the streets were wall-to-wall people.
It was a beautiful day for it.
Are you and Dad going?
I don't know, probably not.
I can't do that this year.
So, we'll be back on September 11th. Will be when our movie drops. Our next movie.
Okay.
It's after Labor Day.
Yep.
So in 2 weeks, we'll film on the 10th. We'll be back on the 11th.
Yeah, and we don't have any concerts or anything, and our food should be done growing by then.
It will not be done growing.
Oh, we had a pumpkin. This, I swear, will be the last story. We had a pumpkin that was was on a vine.
Okay.
And it was really in danger of not being supported by its vine, so he put it in a net, a safety net.
Yep.
And he nailed it to the cross. Nailed it to the
He didn't
arbor.
nail it. He tied it.
Tied it on there.
Yeah.
So we have this pumpkin.
They're melon bags.
Yeah, hanging there. And a squirrel or something knocked it off. And so now we have this pumpkin, and it's green, but it had an orange spot on it.
Yep.
And Catherine said, once it started the blushing process, it'll ripen even when it's not on the vine, and it has. It is full blown orange. So I'm afraid a squirrel's going to eat it on the picnic table. So he's put it in the shop. But then she says it needs sunlight.
to continue turning orange.
So he puts it out on the table when he's there to be on squirrel watch. So when we went to the copy place today, he doubles back from the garage. No, and goes, I gotta put this in because I'm not here to protect it. Because I want to say we grew a pumpkin. So yeah, it's like this big.
It's a pie pumpkin.
Got a perfect stem. And it's just been so much fun. I feel alive.
Oh my gosh. Once it's done being orange, you then have to then protect it so that it doesn't get rotten by October.
Yeah.
So you really have to babysit this pumpkin because it decided to no longer be connected to the vine.
I know.
It's literally like a pet to him now. It is a pet. It's a pet project. It's to keep the pumpkin from getting eaten by a squirrel.
Sure as heck, that squirrel will be right up on the
I still have tons of gourds and melons that are on their vines ripening, so I'll still have stuff going in September.
Yeah, good
and
for you.
I don't have any scheduled concerts. We were potentially going to go eavesdrop at a concert at the state fair, but I don't think I want to go.
Okay.
So,
well,
we're just going to live our best lives in the next 2 weeks.
And try something new.
Yep.
And join us. Thank you for tuning in and subscribe. If you've not subscribed, subscribe because we're creeping up on that. We're getting there slow but sure.
Yep.
And we appreciate all the comments and well wishes.
She needs to eat dinner.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, I didn't push the button. I was just kidding.
You.
Bye.
Bye.